Okay, my beautiful people, welcome back to Swt Sadie in the kitchen with Swt Sadie. I've got my chicken in the oven and it's been in here for 30 minutes already, and I'm mixing up my soup right now that I'm going to pour over this. Oh, it smells so delicious. I wish you guys could smell my house. I have onions, minced garlic, and all types of seasoning in here. And I'm sorry I didn't show that part. I was cooking before I realized what I was doing. And I have my cornbread that I'm going to be making. This is the Morrison's Texas style honey sweet cornbread mix. And I've never used this before, but I'm basically just doing my favorite recipe when I make my cornbread. And instead of milk or water, I use do a dollop. So this recipe called for 3 eggs, so I got 3 eggs there, and I'm going to mix enough sour cream in here to get it to the normal, regular cornbread texture. And I do have some sugar here, but I'm not going to use all that, maybe. I like my cornbread sweet, so we shall see. I wanted 2 cans of collard greens, but I had 1 can of collard greens and 1 can of spinach, so we're just going to make it do what it do. And here is my Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. This is 2 cans. Sorry, y'all. This is 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup in here. And I'm going to add some water in it, distilled water, because y'all know I don't drink tap water. Not in this area anyway. I haven't drank tap water in years. So let me set this camera up where you guys can see me get my mixture already, and I might put a few little extra seasoning in there, but we'll see. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I hope you can see this. This cream of mushroom soup is here, and I'm taking my distilled water and pour a can. Now, depending on how you like your consistency, it's kind of like in the place of a gravy. So it depends on how you like your consistency. That's how you're gonna know to put how much water in here. I have a whisk. I have several whisks. And so I'm starting with 1 can first. I hope you guys can see that. And I'm going to mix that all up. And I don't think I'm going to put any more seasoning in here because y'all know the soup mixes already have a lot of salt and stuff. I might add some pepper because I love pepper in everything. And because I have a big pan of chicken, I want to make sure that I have enough to cover the entire pan. Then I'm going to cover that with a foil and let this come to a simmer in the oven. I was going to do the air fryer chicken, but I was lazy today. So it's a beautiful day out. It's just a little chilly, but not right now. It was real cold this morning when I got up. I still went out there and sat out there with my coffee, and my stomach is growling, so I'm going to start with a half a can and mix that in and see how we're going to like that, and see if we have enough to pour over the whole pan of chicken. We've got 16 more minutes to cook on the chicken, and it should be ready for me to pour this delicious. Let me get some pepper. Here you go, Miss Emma. I got some pepper for you. Here you go. My poor baby, she didn't have no pepper. I love watching that child. Oh, I wish I had bought my pepper. I hate when I do that. I hate, especially when I go to the stores and still forget, ingredients that you want in your dish. And I do like a lot of pepper in this, so I'm not going to overdo it, because I'll probably be taking some food to my sister tomorrow when I go up to care for her. Oh, Lordy, Lord, it never ends. So that's the consistency I've gotten so far, and I kind of like it creamy like that, but I just might add another half a can of water to see, make sure it spreads all over the place. I am adding some more pepper. So we're just going to sit that to the side for right now. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add the other half of water, which is 2 cans, which is that's supposed to be, you know, 1 can of water each. You can add milk, you can add cream, whatever you're fancy. I just add water. I'm not trying to make low carb or nothing healthy, but you know, where I can skimp at, I try to. So we're gonna set that aside. That looks much better. Much better consistency. Okay, so we're gonna set that to the side, and we're gonna make our cornbread. All right, y'all know I got a nice sink of hot soapy water here ready to go, and I only have a few of those little fruit flies flying around in my house. I've only actually seen 1 or 2 because I sprayed the house with that Raid that I got from the Dollar General, and I had this covered up with one of my Dollar Tree cover-ups because of those little flies. So I took a fork. I don't know why I do it. This is optional. Y'all don't have to do this, but I always take a fork and break up my cornbread mix, whether it's Jiffy or any type, or you just make it homemade with your cornmeal and stuff. And then I'm going to crack some eggs. Okay, I'm going to get those in there. My sister's going to be licking her chops if I take this food up to her. So, I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar for now. And I do like my cornbread sweet, so I use that much. And then we have a dollop. Okay, and I always like to take one of my little baking pastry knives like this and just get all the sour cream off of here. I'm not exactly sure how much it's going to take because I've never done this one before. This is how I always make my Jiffy cornbread. So, and again, I did another Walmart online pickup and I still forgot. I just can't get it all together. You just can't remember everything. So we're gonna start with a big nice dollop of this. And we want to get a spoon. And it is hot. It is chilly outside, but it's hot in here because I have the oven on. So I'm going to start with a dollop or 2. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to mix this all up. Do a dollop, do a dollop. And then everybody knows what the consistency of their cornbread looks like. So you just keep adding the sour cream until you get that consistency where you are adding milk or water. I know, I heard my northern accent. Water. I'm adding more sour cream. You don't want to overdo it, so add a little bit at a time. And then just get it. So I figured it was probably going to take this whole thing of sour cream. I kind of figured it, but I have plenty in the refrigerator if I should need more. And I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this sour cream in, because this is definitely a thick mixture. Do a dollop, do a dollop. Okay. And when the chicken comes out, I'm going to put this in because this is supposed to cook on 425 and I have my chicken on 350. So I'm going to get that in there, mix that up. Yep, there you go. So it took the whole 8 ounces of sour cream for that 16 ounce of cornbread mix. This is a huge bag. So it's honey cornbread, but y'all know. And that's the normal consistency of your cornbread mix. That looks absolutely wonderful right here. And I'm going to take a spatula and scrape down the bowl. I'm using one of my Dollar Tree foil pans with the lid, so I can just cover it up and leave it on the counter, what I don't eat, so I don't have to put it in the refrigerator and the little flies don't get in it. And I've already sprayed that down with a little bit of baking spray, not much, but a little bit. And we're gonna get our scrapers out. Oh, that looks delicious. I hope I have enough sugar in here. It does say it's a honey mixture, so I didn't want to put too much sugar in here. I saw Beth from Frugal Mama in the Woods make her cornbread today, and I was looking in the pantry to see what side dish I wanted to go with chicken, and voila, there was a bag of cornbread mix. So that's going to be delicious. Chicken wings with the cream of mushroom topping and some collard greens. So that sounds really good. And I'm hoping this is enough to last me a couple of days if I don't share with my mom or my neighbors. So we'll see. Or take a plate up to my sister. We shall see. Y'all know how I do. I share with everybody. So I can use that cover up again so you don't have to throw that away unless you got something on it. And just for good measure, I'm just gonna add just a little bit more sugar in it, just to make sure she's sweet. She's sweet. And I'm hoping and praying this is gonna come out, you guys, because like I said, I've never tried this one before. So looks good though. Alright, we're gonna put it in this pan. See if you guys can see. I'm gonna dump it in here. Y'all know I'm just a single mother who had to learn how to cook on her own with some help from my mom. I'm not a professional in any kind of way. I just cook. I just cook. So don't come at me if I ain't doing things professionally the way you were taught in school or whatever, because everybody's different. And then we're gonna just spread that out, make sure it's nice and even, and then just for good measure, we're going to take, while I'm waiting for the chicken to come out, I'm going to wash this set of dishes up because I hate having a dirty kitchen after I've cooked. Especially after I've eaten, because I get lazy. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the rest of this sugar and I'm just going to sprinkle it lightly on top of the cornbread. Okay, because when this comes out, you're going to smear some butter on there. I'm going to put the rest of the sugar back. Okay, and voila, there's your cornbread. And I will show you guys what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, you guys, I've got the greens on and I got them on medium heat, and my chicken is almost done, so I'm just going to pour my soup, cream of mushroom soup mixture all over the chicken and let it just seep down in there. Get every piece covered. Yes, please. yes, please. I'm going to get all that out of there. Put this over here in the sink. And now I'm just going to move the chicken around a little bit. Let the soup get underneath it. Yes, please. This is going to be so delicious. So I'm just lifting every wing up, trying to make sure that the soup mixture gets down underneath each piece. And then I'm going to cover this up with some more foil and hope it doesn't boil over. Look at that. Can you guys see this? Oh my God. There's onions and minced garlic. And then you add the cream of mushroom soup into it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can y'all see that? Doesn't that look delicious? And as always, I feel the need to add some more pepper. So I am going to add a little bit more pepper. Can y'all see that? Oh, delicious. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to cover this up and put it back in the oven. Okay, my beautiful people, Swt Sadie J coming back at you. My cornbread came out absolutely beautiful. It looks like it was cooked in a cast iron pan. Isn't that gorgeous? I forgot to turn it, so it's a little bit darker on this side than it is on this side, but I already did the toothpick check, and it's completely done. When you see it come apart from the sides, you always know it's done. I made 1 can of collard greens, and I did add just a little bit of red pepper flakes, crushed red pepper flakes to it. And the star of the show, look at that, y'all. Oh my God, I am so hungry. I had to run out real quick and help mama with something, and then I came back, and now I am ready to dive in. I'm gonna plate this up and let you guys see what it looks like. I've already taken my insulin. Woo, woo. We getting ready to go in, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Love, peace, and happiness. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, this is how it came out. Looking delicious. The chicken is falling off the bones. There's lots of gravy, mushroom gravy to dip your cornbread in. And I'm getting ready to go in. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this in the kitchen with Swt Sadie. Love, peace, and happiness. Remember, guys, be kind to each other. The world is big enough for us all. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you. Bye-bye.